into the wash. Turn those off for a second. Oh my gosh, it's flooded. I don't think I'll make it. Oh, jeez. Oh boy. Yep. We're getting stuck. Oh man, it's got to be at least 6 feet deep. Just kidding, guys. Alright, guys, pulling into the Dumont. That's me. Pass holder. Pass right down there. Anyway. Yep, it's raining. Raining, guys, people. Anyway, welcome back. Half Fast 719. Man, it was so windy. Yesterday it was supposed to stop at like 6 o'clock in the evening, and did not stop until 11:30. And yeah, it was really bad. Not as bad, not tornado bad, and not as bad as some people, but or some areas, but definitely worse than I wanted it. Just all day, just the wind just drained me. But yeah, so I'm out here in Dumont. We got somebody might be showing up later. His name might be Newman. But yeah, out here, Dumont. About time, man. So stressful driving. I don't like driving with trailers. I don't know what it is. The wind, and I'm not even towing a big trailer. I'm just towing my flatbed trailer. I just get so nervous. I'm such a big old sissy when it comes to trailers. I don't know why. Probably because every time I come out, I have an issue. Let's see. Got my first toy hauler. Getting off the exit, had a blowout. Get it changed, put my spare on, drive, come down the road to Dumont, boom, blowout again. Had to drive it up here, basically just on one tire. Then somebody thankfully was coming the next day, which is kind of like why I like to kind of stagger stuff so that not everybody shows up at once. If you all show up at once, something happens, somebody can't grab something for somebody. So like in case, I'll get to it in a second. But anyway, so had 2 blowouts in my first toy hauler. Go camping out, not in Dumont, but Dove Springs, Jawbone, Red Rock Canyon. And boom, 2 flat tires again, both sides. Anyway, pain in the butt. And then I stopped going camping because I'm so nervous of driving that I buy a big old huge toy hauler. Boom, both tires just fall off. One tire flew off, is gone. Tire and rim gone. Don't know where it's at. Have no clue. So dumb. Yeah, so I haven't gone just because it seems like every time I bring a trailer out is a problem. So I just get really nervous. Anyway, entering Dumont. Little kids riding. Wind's blowing. And yeah. I think my group is way out there somewhere, I think. So I'm just gonna take it easy. Might stop at one of the Porter Johns on the way out. Relieve some pressure. And yeah, go from there. He doesn't need to come to me. I'll find the group. I always do. Unlikely that's probably them way over there. Because they said they're pretty far out. So, anyway, guys. Those are the dunes. Oh, that's my windshield. Get you guys more video when I can. I did bring the GoPros. Hopefully, I don't have no accidents. So far, so good. So, see you guys in a second. Yeah, second. Hopefully riding. Wet. The dunes are wet. It's dumb. Newman brought a bunch of rain with him. Newman's here. Gonna take the Raptor out since it's raining. Back at the sand dunes. It's a pretty good day so far. It was raining all morning. Got the Yamaha, the KTM, another Yamaha, and a lot of crazy people out here that do not know how to ride, especially like this guy. All right, guys. Well, I'm driving home. Long weekend or long week? Yeah, I guess long weekend. Sleeping in the truck was a little tight. A little tight back there, but it worked. I sleep at an angle. Yeah, my buddy Newman came out with his Raptor, 23 Raptor. Did a lot of driving in that truck, man. He came out, I don't remember what night it was. Friday night, Saturday, drove. Like I just told him, like, hey, I got my own toys. I want to drive my Yamaha around, and I want to ride the bike. So go do your thing. And he just, took off. He had fun. Mobbed the truck through the dunes, and then Saturday, I went with him after we went on a crazy wild ride. People out there in the dunes, man, they are just dumb. Like, people are out there new. I think I'm giving people the benefit of the doubt. They're new, and like when you have a trail of riders that are riding, 7 deep, 8 deep, like we do. At one point we were 12 riders riding a line, and this dummy, he just cuts right like a bike. I think I went through, and then a quad was behind me, then he just went over while there was like more bikes coming, and then we did a loop, we came back around, did a loop, and then he did it again. It's like, I don't know. He probably should have got stopped. Like, we didn't stop. Like, everybody's yelling at him. So, trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. But we probably should have stopped and been like, hey, dude, this is how it works out here. You can't just cut across when people are going. So, kind of bad on our part, I think. Like, I was hearing all the stories. Oh, yeah, I seen him coming up, and then when we looped around, he went again. And I didn't want to say anything, but it's kind of like you probably should have stopped and be like, hey, dude, it's not how you ride out here. You're gonna get somebody hurt, Instead, everybody got mad. I get it. It was worth getting mad over, but maybe he doesn't know. But I don't know. I try to keep or give people the benefit of the doubt, but we had another guy. So there's witch's eyes. There's like holes in the sand, like big. They call them witch's eyes. It's basically where a sand dune and a tornado met, and that's what it looks like. It looks like a tornado just sat there and sucked up all the dirt. And so one of our guys hit the guy leading. He hit pretty hard. He pulled over, got off the dunes, waved everybody off so no one else would hit it. So we're all sitting there, and these two guys, you could tell they have been riding the dunes for a long time, because they were shredding, they were ripping it. So it was a RS1 single-seater, Polaris RS1, I think, single-seater, and like a big Can-Am. Anyway, dude, the single-seater, he's just railing the same trail we took, and we're, people are all flagging and waving like, don't come over here, we're stopped, we could have somebody injured. And dude just blasted through there, hit the witch's eye, came down the hill. They say he hit one of the quads or scuffed one of the quads, but I didn't see that. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so that all happened. That was yesterday. And then we got back, and then Newman was like, hey, meet me at Comp Hill. And I was like, nah, I'm taking a break. I gotta take a breather. So he's like, I'll come pick you up. I was like, all right, yeah, come pick me up. So he came, picked me up, and man, we drove his Raptor for a good, I don't know, 4 hours, all up in the dunes. Like, the thing did amazing. Crazy what that thing did. I was just like, and then I have PTSD from my crash. He had a big crash also, Newman. So we all had our PTSD, but I think it's a little different when you're driving. I had no control, so I was like, oh, we're gonna flip the truck a lot of times, and but we didn't. He's a good driver, so thankfully nothing happened. Just lost a little calories from the stress, but overall it was a good weekend. Nobody got hurt. I have a couple clips of riding the dirt bike with the GoPro, and then I crashed. So my chin mount, it didn't break, but it ripped the double side tape off of the chin mount, and the double side tape's on the helmet, and it got all, sandy, so there was no point sticking it back on. And then the small camera on the Yamaha, the small GoPro, and I don't know if I turned the volume off, the beep off, but I would push it, I wouldn't hear anything, and I think I was pushing it to pause it or to stop recording, and it would record. So there's not much video. I don't know, there's not much video. And then the mount I had for the chin mount GoPro one got all tweaked, so it wouldn't fit on my mounts. But I had more. I don't know. It's a lot of prep work to do the whole GoPro action, get all that junk, keeping them charged, changing batteries. So I just said, oh well.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto California 18 West, Palmdale Road.
Anyway, guys, I'm kind of doing this video just to do a before and after Carly control arms, track bar, sway bar end links, and Thurin springs. I don't know if you were watching. Maybe we can rewind back up, but the truck doesn't have a lot of play, but towing the trailer, I'm having to do a lot of correction and stuff. So, but anyway, yeah, got 92 miles until I'm empty. But it was a fun weekend. I had fun. I had a blast. We had one of the guys' wives went down on her bike, and she went down. Her husband tried to start it, and Kickstarter broke right off. So we had to do a little, use this Kickstarter on that bike, pull it off of that bike, bring it back to this bike deal. And since I'm a hoarder, I had an extra Kickstarter in one of my boxes of Honda parts. So we went back to camp, and she was bummed because she wanted to do a clean ride. So I was like, yeah, pretty sure this is for an 05 Kickstarter, 05 450. And sure enough, it worked, and they all had fun. So that kind of made my weekend, that I was able to give somebody a part so that they can go have fun. I kind of think that was my most enjoyable moment, was being able to make somebody not miserable and all upset the whole weekend. So yeah. Anyway, it's my buddy that bought the long bed truck. It's his cousin's wife. So yeah. And then she had to go get redemption on the bowl, because that's where she went down. So I guess I didn't go for a ride. I was with Newman in the Raptor, so I didn't get to go on that ride. But I guess they all had fun. No crashes. No one went down. Nothing happened. So it came back and said thanks. And I was like, yep. That's what it's all about. So anyway, guys. Retard. Douchebag. Anyway. Yeah. I gotta get fuel up here. We'll see you guys on the next video. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm just gonna get home, unload, put stuff away, and relax, because, you know, we're camping. I think last night we were up till midnight. The night before, I think it was like 2 in the morning, 1:30, 2 in the morning when Newman showed up. So, because he showed up late. He didn't show up late, just showed up at night. So, alright guys, see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching, getting comments, just put them down below. Make sure you guys subscribe. Sorry for not much footage, but I'll post what I have. Alright, later guys.